We're going to measure the amount of movement on this gear right here. It's actually fifth gear. But if you look at this, you will see that it has a little bit of wiggle back and forth. And that clearance is way down in here. So we can see that a little bit better now that I've zoomed in. Right down in there. And we can see that movement. The feeler gauge is going to go right down in here like this, and it's going to slide down in between those two components. So I'm going to use the feeler gauge and I'm going to slide it back and forth, and I'm looking for that exact feel. And I'm going to check the size of this. And the size of this is an 11 thousandths of an inch. So this was an 11 thousandths of an inch. So the next step would be to try a 12 thousandths of an inch and see if that enters as well. So there's my 12. And we'll go ahead and see if that can fit in there as well. And that one goes in as well. So just keep increasing the size of your feeler gauge until you find one that doesn't go in. So I would move to a 13 and so forth. So this is third gear, and it has similar back and forth movement. This is called thrust or axial movement, and that can be measured. Once again, we're going to go ahead and start off with a feeler gauge, and we're going to get down, and it has to go down deep where that clearance is going to be measured between those two gears. So there's that gap, and as I move the gear back and forth, you can see the gap being taken up. So that feeler gauge is going to fit right down inside there like this. And it's going to slide in there, and we're going to keep increasing that feeler gauge size until we find the size that doesn't fit in. So that's our go, no go. And this happened to be that 12 thousandths.